Hello guys, welcome to 3D Home, and in today's tutorial we'll be doing something beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to change these steps from these regular steps to floating steps here in ArchiCAD. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys the step. It's very simple, one of the simplest way of doing it. Okay, and in this channel we try our best to make sure that we get the simple method of on how to achieve things. So that's what we'll be doing today. So first of all, let's divide these steps equally. The height of this DPC is 450. If you press on M and measure, see that is 450. So now we'll be needing three steps, which is 1, 2 plus this one, making it 3. The DPC is also serving as one of the steps, so we have two additional steps, 150, 150 plus this 150 is 300. Is 450. So that's what we're working with. So now let's start from scratch. Okay. We'll be using another material so that it will be obvious on what we're working on. So now first thing we need to do is let's go ahead and pick the material. We're making use of slab, so click on slab. Let's select different materials. So I think we should make use of this concrete, this dark one. And for the thickness, I'll make sure it's this first slab, okay? This one, not this other slab, this particular slab. And for the thickness, we're making use of 150 for the riser, okay? 150. Then we'll say okay. So now let's do something. We'll pick from here to this point. Sorry, let's do that again. Pick from here to here. Before we click, if you check this dimension that is written down here, you'll see 1794. Okay, and this other side is 225. The more you extend, the more it's changing. So 1794 is the length. For the width now, let's make it because I don't want it to be 300. I just want us to have something different. Let's first of all check the width of this place. So if you use a measurement, which is this one, measure, you click from here to here, we have like 809. So we're making use of 400. The last one might be a bit bigger than 400. So from here to here, um, let's just draw it from here to this point, okay, to this point, and then we'll click here and then make this one, okay. You can see we have 10 here. Change this one, change from this point now, change your offset to 150 because that's the thickness um of the riser. Okay, we have 150 now. This one and this one is almost the same thing now. The material. Okay, let's change the material to a dark one. Let's make use of this concrete. Okay, we're just selecting the material that is a bit obvious. We know what we're doing. Alright, so now for this other one, this material is not too cool. I think we should select something different. Um, which concrete is this? Uh-uh. Like, okay, let's just use this. Let's use normal paint or dice. Let's use dark gray paint. Okay, light gray. Let's use light gray. Let's light gray. So now let's just follow the formula. Okay, something simple. So now just use this pick up parameter and then pick this one. From this end now, click from here to here. But this time around, we'll type in 400 because I say we're dividing it into two. We're dividing from here to here is 809. So we'll be dividing this one to 400. This one is aligned now, so we'll just divide this one to 400. And how to do that? Check your dimension. The longer part is the length, The shorter one is the width. So on the width now we are seeing 370. So we press on tap once, tap again, that's 2, change it to 400, enter. You can see the line now. So now from here now, just click on it and type in 150. Type in 300 because this is times 2 now. If you want to type 300, just click on this down one, okay, and raise it up to this point. Anyone can go, okay? Anyone can go. So now, if we want to align or want to maintain this same line for our floating, we want it to be on floating and we want the side to be recessed. I also want to maintain this same line, that this same surface like this. Then we need to do it another way around. Okay, it will still be like this. Okay, but let me show you something. If we want to flush, if we want to use this one as the guideline and still maintaining this, what we need to do is, let me show you something. If from here to here is 400, okay, and with the floating panel, we still, and with the floating design, we still want it to still be 400 thread. What you need to do is you reduce the width, you reduce you offset the additional this. How do I explain this now? Let's just do it practically. Let's say our recess of that floating finishes, we want it to be 100, okay? Since this is 400 now, since this one is 400 from here to here, we're going to reduce it back to 300. So we'll click here, click this point, and take it back with 100, 100 now. So we'll click on this one to take it back with 100 too. Alright, so now what we'll do now is we'll click on this one, pick up this parameter, but this time around we'll change it from 150 to 100 to 100, and then draw from here, this point, to this point. Let's say to this point, but from the width now, we're going to press on, tap once, tap twice, and then change the width to 100. If you check very well now, we still have, if you measure the entire thread now, it's still giving us 400. You get, it's 400. But if you rotate this now, you discover that we have a recess now. You see the recess, okay? See the recess. Same thing with this side. What we'll do is you either copy this one from here to here, okay, or you redo it. Oh, sorry, we forgot to, our control was not activated. So you click on this one, tap control to have a plus sign, then paste it here. So you can see we have the tool now, okay? I have the tool now. And it depends on how you want the design to look like. You can still decide to use pickup parameter, draw from here to this point, use your tap once, okay, is the width you want to change, and make it 100. You can see that it's also here on the ground side, down level, okay. And if you go up again, you can still use pickup parameter to pick this one, pick from here to here, and then use your tab, change the width to 100. You can see we have the same thing here, okay, we have the same thing here, we have the same thing here. And if you want to change these ones, let's see if we can change the side. Is it possible? Let's see if we can change the side, just the side to white, okay. See that the inside is white now, inside is white. How about this other end? We click it, go into inside, and then unlink this and click on just the middle one, change it to white. Okay, you can see that these things are showing now, but I don't think there's need for it because nobody's going to see that part. The only thing they are going to see from there is just the light, okay. It's just the light that will be coming out from here, only the light that will coming out from here. But mind you, we still need to have the same thing up here, okay. We need it up here too, And how that's why it's always advisable to use the same material you're using to finish these ties for this other side, so that everything will flush together. So now let's do something. We're going to pick this one and change the thickness to 100. Then now we'll pick it from here to here. Then use our tab, type 100. This is 100. You can see we still have the same thing. Okay, we have the same thing here. So now we're going to change this one. We'll change this and this. All these ones, we are going to change them to the same material. Okay, same material. We select, is it 30 by 30? Okay, 30 by 30. So now you can see that everything is showing except for this white. Now how do we effect our correction on this white without affecting this other side? Is simple. Another easiest way I normally use is, or another easy method I use is that I'll just, okay, let me show you something. I'll just use pick up parameter, select this one, pick from here, maybe to this, let's say from here to here. Okay, I'll take this one up. Okay, take it up. Then from here, I'll click on this one, stretch it down, and hold this part, draw it all the way to this side. Okay, I'll make sure these two align. Then I'll reduce this one from here to here, and then reduce the top from here down to here. You can decide to check this side, is it touching or is the space too much? Now I can shift it backward by moving. Okay, if this is not closing well, okay, then we need to shift this one a bit backward. So before you shift it, make sure you hold down this middle point. Align. You can decide to align it with this line. Oh, what's happening? Alright. So now you can see that our panel, our floating steps are intact. Everything is coming out well. So it looks better now than before, than normal steps. Especially when you render, you're seeing lights coming out from these recesses. Okay. So we're stopping here. Thank you so much for your time. And if you find the video helpful, please do well to hit the subscribe button, okay? And also share and comment. Alright. If you have any other simple method of or a suggestion, please do well to drop it in the comment section. See you on the next tutorial.